Hello, everyone. Once again, welcome to another episode of the show, formerly known as the People's Lima, now just basically known as TPL. Uh, this is my vlog show, hosted by me, the man born and raised in the 70s, made in the 80s, grew up in the 90s, stood tall in the 2000s, and still standing my ground here in this present time while I talk about what's up, what's down, what's all around town, my life and entertainment, while I bring the life, love, laughter, heart, soul, and entertainment to all of you. It's episode 860, and I am your host, Eric Lima. What's going on? End of July Thoughts, Part 2. That's right, there's a lot of, like I said, been a lot of craziness on a couple episodes ago. I talked about a lot of craziness that happened in July. My favorite month of the summer is coming to an end. Today is the last day of July, July 31st, 2017. We're going over to August, and this week is the Portuguese Feast, the Madeira Feast, or the Feast is what? The Blessed Sacrament. It's a feast. Whatever the heck you want to call it, it's this coming weekend. Can't wait to go. And to complicate that matters, that my sister's 16th birthday, sweet 16 party this coming Saturday. It's going to be pretty interesting weekend, to say the least. I want to talk about today. Now, rumor has it the Red Sox needed an 8th inning guy to replace Joe Kelly, who's been hurt. So they acquired Addison Reed from the Mets for 3 pitching prospects. So hopefully that will be. I don't know if their Sox are done wheeling and dealing as of yet, but the fact of the matter is we are here. So he's coming to Boston. Hopefully we get an extra, like a power bat in Atlanta. Who knows for sure what's going to go on. Red Sox lost 2 out of 3 against Kansas City. And Fenway, Cleveland's rolling into town for a series. So this will be very interesting, to say the least. We're in second place right now by a half game. The Yankees have been standing strong. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You can never know for sure. We'll talk about. I call this. Here's a little segment that I entered. It's called Classy Move of the Month. Classy Move is goes to the Chicago Cubs. Now, let's talk about the history now. The Chicago Cubs have not won a World Series in 108 years. Last season they won, and recently won their first in 108 years. The big thing here is, one of the scapegoats in the minds of Cubs fans, hardcore Cubs fans, would none other than Steve Bartman back in 2003. I'll explain what happens. The Cubs they had a lead in Game 6 against the Florida Marlins in the 2003 NLCS. A foul ball was hit, and Moises Alou went to go for it, and Steve Bartman, many people say, reached out and deflected the ball into the stands. Moises Alou was a little upset about it. And a lot of fans were blaming Steve Bartman because ever since that, the Cubs blew a lead. Alex Gonzalez made a couple of errors instead of turning 2. And the Cubs lost that game and then lost Game 7 to the Marlins. And a lot of Cubs fans were blaming Bartman for what happened. And ever since then, for 14 years, Bartman has gone underground. He didn't want to talk to anybody. He was in hiding for a long time because all the crazy Cubs fans will probably want to kill him after that incident. Well, the Cubs fans and the Chicago Cubs organization had the total class to reach out to him and present him with a World Series ring of his own. Which I personally think that is the classiest thing to do, because I think the Cubs organization knows the story. They kind of felt for Bartman. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to do this for Bartman. And for those of you saying, "Oh, they give civilians no ring," oh great. Now, if you were, put yourself in Bartman's shoes. Well, would you go underground too? I mean, if you interfered in a play, and the fans blame you when their team loses, and the fans blame you, wouldn't you want to go underground too? I kind of don't blame Bartman for what happened. As far as after all that, because Cubs fans were out of their minds back then. Listen, you guys won the World Series. Let Steve Bartman have some closure. This he says he hopes the ring helps him bring a healing process and some closure, and he doesn't want to talk to anybody. He wants to keep his life private, and now I could say, oh, you Cubs fans could easily say, oh, baseball fans, you people out there say, oh, he brought on upon himself. He tried to catch the foul ball and he screwed it up for his team. And he got caught up in the moment trying to catch a foul ball. Like he didn't think it was that bad. In his mind, he didn't think it was that bad. But you know what happens? The Cubs fans were superstitious back then. They were too superstitious, man. It's like, oh, give me a break. Blame the players for blowing that. Blame some of the players for blowing that lead. Don't blame the fans. Jeepers. I mean, people are crazy. And speaking of crazy people, let's talk about Major League umpire Gerry Davis. Now, this is something that this guy is like the Roger Goodell of Major League umpires. Doesn't like fun. Here's the deal. Now, Adrian Beltre, who used to play for the Red Sox, now plays for the Rangers, one of the funniest ball players ever. He has a lot of fun. Him and Elvis Andrews, you see some clips on YouTube with those two goofing off and having some fun, and he doesn't want to get touched in the head and all that, and it's just hilarious. Adrian Beltre was batting, he was on deck waiting to hit his ball, waiting to get his at bat. Back then he was going for his 3,000 hits. There's a few games back, I think it was over the weekend. It was Saturday's game, was it Friday's game, was it Thursday's game? I forget. It was somehow last week. They were losing 18-6 to the Florida Marlins. He's goofing off, he's like doing and the umpire says, hey, get on the on-deck circle. Now, the reason why he was in the position that he was in, he didn't want to get hit with the baseball. Now, if I was in position and a ball came flying at me and it almost hit me, I would be glaring at the umpire. I would say, that's why I'm here. I would tell him, you need to think. I don't care if I get ejected. I would say, you need to think. All right? But, so Adrian Beltre goes, oh, you want me to get in the box? On-deck circle? No problem. He grabs the on-deck circle, the Rangers logo, and puts it over towards where he is, and he's nonchalantly, batting away. Umpire was upset so much, ejects him from the ball game. The stupidest thing, Adrian Beltre was just having a little bit of fun. And this stupid umpire, Gerry Davis, has decided, oh, you're going to show me over that? Let's get you out of here. What a baby. Gerry Davis is a big, big baby. We should, instead of Glenn Davis, we got a new big baby. Big baby Gerry Davis. New big baby Davis. You whine and cry. Oh, my gosh. You stupid. Umpires are so stupid. Oh, you're going to show me up? You're ejected. Gee. What do you want to do? Stroke your ego? My gosh. Man. What'd you do? Your wife made you sleep on the couch or something? My gosh. Oh, man. I don't know what your problem is. So, Gerry Davis, you just made the list, pal. Man. And LaVar Ball is in the news again. Oh, my gosh. A female referee gives him a technical because he's running his mouth. And you know what he does? He pulls his team off the court. Oh, my God. A technical. I mean, just for a technical. And he asks for the female referee to be replaced. What a brat. No wonder. Lonzo Ball is going to be the most hated NBA player because of his loud-mouthed father. Listen. I can understand that his father wants his sons to do well and all that good stuff. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. But if you're gonna embarrass yourself, you're embarrassing your kids. It's just so funny. Even my dad sometimes can embarrass me. You know what? And I'm not mad at him. Sometimes he wants us to talk about my life to other people. Hey, that's fine. I respect my dad. I love my dad. My dad's trying to do the right thing, and my dad's trying to protect me. But LaVar Ball will never, ever. He's not. LaVar Ball, on the other hand, he's an idiot. I'll come around and say he's an idiot. He's a moron. I mean, what are you teaching your kids? Oh, if the technical doesn't go away, doesn't go your way, call does not go your way, get yourself off the field. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Are you freaking even kidding me right now? Are you seriously nuts? I mean, and then all of a sudden he says the same thing to, I think it was reporter Kellyanne Conway or something like that. or I don't know, dissing a woman referee. Are you kidding? Are you LaVar Ball? Well, I hope Adam Silver, the NBA new NBA commissioner, does something about this. Because if the Lakers games, if LaVar Ball goes off on referees and asks a referee for a move, I hope I feel bad for Lonzo Ball. I hope Lonzo Ball plays well, but I'm going to feel bad if he doesn't. Because Lonzo Ball, listen, he's very quiet. He seems like a quiet kid, good kid and all. But his father is putting too much pressure on him, and his father's big mouth is going to get himself in a lot of trouble. And poor Lonzo Ball's got to suffer through the jeers and the boos from fans. I'm sorry, and I hope that Lonzo Ball can block all that out and play well for the Lakers. But I'm kind of I hate to say it, even though I'm a Celtics fan, I'm glad that Lonzo Ball didn't come up in Boston. We have to put up with his father. It's bad enough we the Red Sox when we had to deal with Patriots being accused of being cheaters and David Price and Dennis Eckersley fighting or something like that, and in the Boston media. It'll make things worse. It'll make things worse. It's Alonzo Ball comes to Boston because we have to put up with his father, and it's like, oh my gosh! I mean, seriously, you want to pull your team off the field because you get called a technical? That is such baby bush league crap. I'm sorry, LaVar Ball is an idiot. I mean, you see Monday Night Raw a few weeks ago when he was a guest star with his sons? Oh my gosh. I was hoping, there'll be one time we'll be rooting for the Miz to knock the guy out. Cheapest, I was like, I'm going, blah, blah, blah. And he's stumbling around. I'm like, oh my God, I thought, oh, this is going to be interesting. Big Baller Brand. Oh, my gosh. Big Baller Brand. I wouldn't wear one of those T-shirts because I'm not a big baller. I am not a baller. I'm not a G. I'm not any of this. I'm just me. And, oh, my gosh. I mean, everybody complains to me why my YouTube. Because this is my thing. I'm not here to be a humongous celebrity. No, I just like to express myself this way. I decided to, do this and be entertaining and express myself. That's all I want. Talk about my life. And, a lot of people complain, you do this, you're doing that. Like, shut up. Let me do my show. God. What you are, LaVar Ball now all of a sudden? It's like, bunch of, it's like, seriously? Yeah, it's just, yeah. That's how I feel, LaVar Ball is an idiot. That's it, And I feel bad for Lonzo Ball. I really, really do. I hope the kid plays well despite his father, But then again, if the kid plays well, his father will probably keep running his mouth a little bit more, But LaVar Ball, please shut up and let your sons play the game. Let your team play the game. Don't make a spectacle of yourself. Oh, I want that female referee replaced for making a bad call. Really? How stupid is that? Really? It's stupid. It's stupid. Gerry Davis, LaVar Ball, they're stupid idiots of the week, and they just made the list. That's how LaVar Ball sounds like. He acts like that. It's like, oh my gosh. It's like, can you not be even stupider or something like that? I mean, just, oh my gosh. I'm kind of glad that Lonzo Ball did not come to Boston because I'll tell you what, he said his father says, I don't want my son playing for Boston. Good. Go in LA and stay there. We got enough problems here in Boston sports. We don't need to add you to it, LaVar Ball. No way. I feel bad for your kid. Listen, I hope if the fans boo Lonzo Ball, you know what, Lonzo, don't blame yourself. Blame your father for this. Your father was the one that got you into trouble. I never normally talk about, and talk about parents or anything like that. I love my parents. I love my parents so much. My father's no LaVar Ball, thank God. Just because my dad my dad helps us out, and he supports us, and he always he always makes sure that we do the right thing. He always makes sure we're on our best behavior and all. Sometimes he can get a little overbearing, but that's my dad. He's trying to protect me. He's trying to make sure we set an example. We do the right thing. And that's my dad. I love him. But LaVar Ball, on the other hand, somebody put me to sleep. You know, every single time LaVar Ball talks, I feel like going, God, no, no. And, teach your kids. Yeah. Oh, if a call doesn't go away, throw a hissy fit, stand up and walk away. No, I got tall for a tech. Come on, team, we're going off the field. I'd be standing there going, coach, I'm standing right here. I don't care if I play against all 5 of these idiots. I'll have mutant powers and create 5 of me to defeat these guys. And we're going to play as a team because we'll all think alike, because we'll all look alike, because all my clones, or something like that. I don't know. You know, or I would quit the team because the team quit. Because the team quit. We had a lead, and they had a freaking lead. A lead! Oh my God! A lead! Seriously. Dude! Oh boy. I hope the NBA cracks down on him. Seriously, on LaVar Ball. It's like, make him stay away from NBA games. I mean, my gosh, all he does is he's running his mouth. He's like, he never shuts up. Dude, you know? Oh man, I feel bad. Like I said again, I feel for Lonzo Ball. Let him. I feel like going. I'm going to help my team win. I've always said I'm going to help my team win. I don't care what my father has to say. I'm going to help my team win. That's what Lonzo should be. Lonzo should be worried about, trying to guide the Lakers to another championship. Try to help out. Try to and listen and learn from the veterans and the coaches and all that. You know. And if you're crazy, and if his crazy father pulls any stunt, poor Lonzo's going to get suspended for his father's actions. I'm sorry, they say the sins of the father, and just, and if I were Lonzo Ball, I would say, Dad, just let me play the game. You taught me well, and I thank you for it, but let me play the game. This is big for me, I don't want to embarrass my teammates, I would say, it's like, just chill, LaVar, just chill. You have no chill, LaVar. You must chill. Bro, dude, what is up with you? LaVar, you gotta chill. Let Lonzo play the game. I feel, like I said, I feel bad for his kids because they have a lot of pressure on them, and just, well, I just feel bad. I feel really, really bad for Lonzo Ball. Lonzo, just do well. Just don't let your father get overhyped. It's crazy. That's crazy. So, what's going to happen on Raw tonight? Don't know. I think rumor has it that Jason Jordan's going to get interviewed by The Miz. Be very interested to see what's going to go on there. Alrighty then. This is all the time we have on this show. Remember, use your heads, don't do stupid things. Remember, coolness is the essence of a happy person. If you're having, and love and respect one another, if you're having a bad day, just grab a pad, grab a pen, tell that bad day, they just made the list. I'll see you guys later, and like a great space coaster, off I go. See ya, bye.